When folks heard that Jim Stafford was our guest, we got requests for 10,000 tickets, all from women. But he's as talented as he is handsome, and that's a great combination. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Stafford. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Oh, thank you for having me. You know, when I found out that I could do a duet with you and sing any song I could think of, I went right into action. Yeah, but before we do it, we have to get into the southern mood. Now, to get into a southern mood, what we're going to need is some southern lights. Could we have a southern night, maybe like with the stars? Come put stars out. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And maybe the moon kind of peeking through the southern clouds, the southern moon.
Oh, there! Look at that.
There's that southern moon. Yeah.
Like this.
Now we need southern stuff. Pillar with chairs and magnolias and begonias and some linoleums and stuff. Yeah, like that. Now that's the South. Look at that. Is that the South? Oh, man. That's beautiful. Now we need a little southern piano tinkling in the background.
I can hardly wait.
There it is now. Here comes that tune. This is a big moment for me. You know, I remember when Mary Lou said,
"You want to walk me home from school?"
And I said, yes, I do. And then she said,
I don't have to go right home.
no.
I'd kind of like to be alone if you would.
And I said, me too. And then you know what happened?
Tell me that.
And so we took a stroll, wound up down by the cement hall, and she said,
Do what you want to do.
got silly and I found a frog in the water by a hollow log, and I shook it at her. Said, this frog's for you. Remember what she said? She said,
I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me.
yeah.
You fool, you fool.
She said, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I want to be loved by you. Whoa! One more time. Look at now. I think of that gal from time to time, and I call her up when I got a dime. I say, hello, baby. She said,
Ain't you cool?
I said, do you remember when, and would you like to get together again? And she said,
I'll see you after school.
I was shy and so for a while. Most of my love was touch and smile till she said,
Come on over here.
I'm here. I was nervous as you might guess, still looking for something to slip down her dress, and she said,
Let's make it perfectly clear.
let's.
I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me.
Whoa!
You fool, you fool.
I said, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I want to be loved by you.
No, I don't like spiders and snakes.
Find something else. There's a lot of insects and bugs out there.
You ought to be a little more
I'll come up with
creative.
something you'll enjoy.
Like I want to be loved by you.